Karen Kay, and I'll be your host. FFA stands for the Future Farmers of America. As most of you have likely seen, the high school FFA members have driven the tractors to school. Today I'll be interviewing Mrs. Hinderleiter, James Gardner, and Emily Viger about their view on FFA. Let's start with Mrs. Hinderleiter. Hi, I'm here with Mrs. Hinderleiter, and I'm going to interview her on FFA week. So, what is FFA?
FFA is a youth leadership organization that focuses on agriculture and leadership, and it helps students learn a little bit more about themselves and also a lot about the agricultural community.
Who can join FFA?
Anyone that is in the middle school, 6th through 8th grade. You do not have to be in the agriculture class to be in FFA, and then when you get to the high school, you can be part of the high school chapter from 9th through 12th grade.
What kind of activities does FFA do, like in FFA week?
Well, we have an annual National FFA week, and that week we spend a lot of time focusing on what FFA is. We have lunchtime activities, we have dress-up days. Throughout the year, we have different types of activities we do. We have chapter meetings. This year's been a little challenging because of COVID, so we haven't been able to do a whole lot of things, but last year we did pumpkin decorating, we had gift wrapping for students, and then we did a spring activity, and so we did a lot of things just in the past 2 years here.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Hi, I'm here with Emily and James, and I'm going to ask them about FFA. So Emily, what do you like best about FFA?
I like being involved in all the activities that we do and just seeing what we can do and what we can change in our community.
Why do you think a student that's not in FFA should join?
You get lots of opportunities, you can help the community in many ways, and it's just fun to be involved in.
Okay, James, what do you like about FFA the most?
I like hanging out with friends and meeting new people at events.
Why should a new student join FFA?
Because it's fun, you get to meet new friends.
Okay, thank you.
Hello, my name is Rachel Ways, and today we're going to be talking about the upcoming musical. Mary Poppins Jr. will be the second play ever at RMS. Mary Poppins Jr. will be performing at the high school auditorium from Friday, May 7th to Saturday, May 8th. If you're wondering who's playing who, the cast list is down by the office. It was posted before Christmas break. Our first interview will be with Ms. Gillingham, the director of the musical. I am here with Ms. Gillingham, the director of the musical Mary Poppins, and I'm going to ask her 2 questions. The first question is, why did you choose Mary Poppins this year?
So there were lots of reasons we chose Mary Poppins, the biggest being that it's just a super fun, happy show, which I feel like everyone kind of needed after 2020. So that was one of the reasons. It's also kind of a really familiar musical that a lot of people know.
In our second question, what would you say to someone who's questioning about going to see the play?
Well, right now, because of COVID, we're not sure how we're going to be able to show it, but in terms of actually viewing it, either online or in person or however we're able to view it when we actually get there, it's really great to see a bunch of students who come from different backgrounds working together to create an overall great performance and great show, and I think we're off to a really good start with what's happening. So yeah, if you want a good time, watch the musical.
Thank you. Thank you, Ms. Gillingham. Our next interview is with a very special person, Oliver Miller, who plays Mary Poppins. I'm here with Oliver Miller, who plays Mary Poppins, and we're going to ask them a few questions. The first question is, what inspired you to play Mary Poppins?
Well, I must say that the inspiration for this character in general is supposed to be somebody whimsical and quite storytelling, you know? And I thought, I was Miss Darvis last year, I might as well be somebody a little like that, but on a different caliber this year.
Of course. And the last question is, what is it like being in theater?
Oh, it's glorious. I can't overstate it. Like Christine said in Be More Chill, I love play rehearsal. I'm sorry, I'm doing so many musical references.
No, it's okay.
It's all for the skit, I promise. I didn't script any of this. But it's something that you can't really place with a simple word, unless you can. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious, I'm sorry.
No, it's okay.
But playing a lead role has always meant so much for me as a person, because I'm quite a perfectionist. See, there you go. So, being around other people like-minded and all committed to one thing in the end to pull something off that is quite magical for the people to experience, that's the entire motivation.
Thank you. Thank you, Oliver. I hope to see everyone there at RMS.
Hello, I'm Braylon.
And I am Brevin. Today we are here with Does Your Friend Really Know You? We are going to be interviewing 3 groups of 2 best friends to see which group knows each other best.
How this will work is one friend will step out of the room while the other one writes down their answers to the question. Then everyone will come back in the room and they will guess the answer to the question.
When's your birthday?
May 12th, 2009.
What's your dream job?
Digital marketing.
Who's your crush?
I don't have one.
When's Abby's birthday?
Abby's birthday is May 12th, 2009.
What's Abby's dream job?
Pretty sure she wants to be an interior designer or a vet.
Who's Abby's crush?
She doesn't have a crush.
When's your birthday?
June 9th.
What's your dream job?
I'm not sure yet, but probably a lawyer or something.
Who's your crush?
Ian Summerholder.
When's Dara's birthday?
June 16th.
What's Dara's dream job?
Basketball player.
Who's Dara's dream crush?
Bryce. Balker.
When's your birthday?
October 22nd.
What's your dream job?
Photographer.
Who's your crush?
No one.
When's Aubrey's birthday?
October 22nd, 2007.
What's Aubrey's dream job?
Photography.
Who's Aubrey's dream crush?
Carson Pollock.
Hello! Here I have a message for you. Wait a second. Okay. So I have a challenge for the whole middle school. As you can see, we use different intros and outros on ZBN every episode. We are giving the entire middle school the opportunity to create an intro or outro to get featured here on ZBN. We want to do this to get more engagement with ZBN throughout the school. Please submit your intros or outros with animation and audio. Please make sure the audio is not copyrighted. You can use Flip-A-Clip, which is in the app portal. Email all entries to Mr. Wilson's email address, tristanwilson@zebras.net. Also, there will be Zebra Cash prizes for our favorite entries. Thank you.
This is Dara.
And this is Harrison.
With sports.
Let's catch up on our sporting events this past week.
Monday the 22nd, we had a 6th grade girls basketball game at Wabash and a varsity wrestling meet with Mechaniklaw.
Then Tuesday the 23rd, there was an RRC tourney and then a 6th grade girls basketball game with Caston, 7th and 8th grade against Valley, and finally a JV wrestling meet with Triton.
There was nothing on the 24th, but on the 25th there was a 6th grade girls basketball game at Arcus.
This Saturday, the wrestling team will compete in an Oak Hill Invite Triton Invitational.
The 7th and 8th grade boys basketball season just wrapped up.
With this, we decided to interview the 7th and 8th grade basketball coaches.
What do you think that your team could have improved on?
Every team has things they can always improve on. I think that execution is something that lots of middle school teams need to improve on, and this team was no different, just executing what the plan is and not turning the ball over, keeping possession when we need it.
What are some goals you achieved during this season?
We played hard to the end of the game. This team did a great job of getting the last shot of a quarter. It's one of our goals to always try to get the last shot of a quarter. They did a good job with that most games. Just playing hard to the end, not giving up.
What was one of your favorite plays during the season?
Favorite plays, I think there's a tie between the half court shot at halftime that we were able to hit, and Harrison's wrong way layup. I would think one of those two would have been probably the best.
What do you hope for in the seasons to come?
I hope that we keep getting kids coming out for basketball, as many kids who want to work hard and love basketball, and then just teach. I think Coach Bailey and I both believe that we just want to teach kids how to play basketball well.
Go enjoy some sunshine. One.
Thank you, coaches.
That's all we have for sports this week.
See you next time.
It's kind of blurry. That's better. Question: what kind of bear is best?
Well, that's a ridiculous question.
False. Black bear.
That's debatable. There are basically two schools of thought.
Fact. Bears eat beets. Bears. Beets. Battlestar Galactica.
Bears do not. What is going on? What are you doing?
Last week I was in a drugstore and I saw these glasses. $4. And it only cost me $7 to recreate the rest of the ensemble. That is a grand total of $11.
Well, you know what? Imitation is the most sincere form of flattery, so I thank you. Identity theft is not a joke, Jim. Millions of families suffer every year.
Michael?
Oh, that's funny. Michael?